Good morning, everybody. Hello. How are you today on Thursday? This is just a very quick get ready with me. I am using a variety of Farmasi skin products, but the one that I have posted to get digestible bites of info is the Calendula Cream Balsam. It's going to be very hydrating for the skin this morning. And I'm going to move from the toner. You do your liquids first, and then you move to the more heavier products. So I'm going to start with the Age Reverses Toner. Hope everybody is doing well today. I want this to be a very light get ready with me because it's still high 80s here and the humidity is just subsiding. If you stop in and say hello, please let me know where you're commenting from or viewing from. It's a way to kind of just do something right now for our skin in the mornings when we're trying to get our day moving. This is actually, and I've spoken about this one, this is the Age Reverses All Night Beauty Mask, but I sometimes use it during the daytime if I forget to put it on at night. It's amazing for hydration. But these products are very quality, affordable skincare. And that's why I chose this company. I actually just will apply it. Let's see that hydration. I will apply it during the day and leave it on because it's so hydrating. If you jump on, please say hello. I have my camera sitting lower. I had this nice light that I was using before, but it was just too high. I just felt like there was something odd, like turning this way to the right. But these are all Farmasi products, and I'm showing them in digestible bites where it's not, I want people to know what the benefits are of the product. So today I'm gonna, instead of like talking about this one, which is very hydrating, the Age Reverses line has collagen. This, I had just listed all of the benefits of what calendula can do for our skin. I never even heard of calendula in skincare until coming into this company and using their products. So as you can see in the description that I just posted, there's so many benefits that I never knew of calendula in the skincare. So I've just used the toner. I use the mask that I'm going to leave on, very hydrating. And I'm going to move to the Absolute Skin Elixir. And then I'm going to put on the balsam. You could kind of interchange what order. You could put this on first and this, but this one's more liquid. So we should, I know with skincare, we should be putting our liquids on before getting into our more solid, which is the creams and the balsams. Okay, so this is the Absolute Elixir. It's got, I believe, I've posted before, like 9 different oils in here. Why Farmasi? I will be coming back about like why this company. I'm actually low on this now too, so I need to place an order. But why Farmasi? Because there's no middleman. What that means is they manufacture on their property all of these products, and what that means for us is we get lower prices. It's not because there's a rumor that lower prices equals less quality. It's actually not that way at all. But this can be used in the hair to hydrate the scalp and also hands. It can be used on the lips. It's got, I believe I have posted 9 different oils. So I'm really enjoying the skincare. We joke in the company that it's basically like a spa in a bottle. And see how it hydrated. So this is what I'm speaking about today. This is the calendula. Again, this can be used on your hands, lips, and your skin. It's a very light balsam. I use it on my lips. I use it, you know, just where you need the hydration on the lines, on our fine lines. But getting back to that question, why Farmasi? Because I'm going to buy this stuff anyway as a woman. I really found myself when I wasn't really connected to any company looking for bargains. I wasn't going to go out and spend top dollar on skincare. I'm in my home. I've bought my home 4 years ago. So as a single parent, I have a mortgage. I have the water bill, the electric bill, the oil bill, the cable, you know, you name it. So when it comes to my skincare, I want quality, but I want affordable. And so I said to myself, why not build friendships, connections like I'm used to doing? Because I really was finding like I was looking for bargains, but I wasn't finding the quality in the bargains. And I had spent some money on something on Facebook. It might have been like a kit that was $200 with another company. And I ended up calling them and saying, can I return any of this? Feeling guilty for the products, you know, being okay, subpar, but having spent, you know, 100 and something dollars. So then I said, I'm going to find, you know, something I can share and use and stay with. And then that's when I saw my old friends sharing Farmasi. And I knew at that time that my daughter was ready for me to do more. You know, she was ready for me to do more. So that's how I came back to working online, which is really a dream. You know, how hard is it to appear and to share anytime during the day to connect with people just by the click of our phone? Okay, let me just put this. I'm like wondering where this cover came from. It came from my beauty mask. So really good packaging. You get more than enough of product in these products. So my face is very hydrated. I did kind of forget my neck, which I should have. Let me put a little bit of this. We shouldn't, especially as women, we shouldn't neglect that area. So I rushed out the door. I was dropping my daughter off at camp, and she woke up at 4 in the morning. Sometimes she'll see me get up early because she's gotten older and faster. So I have learned if I want more time to myself, you want to wake up in the morning and just get settled a bit. And I've been enjoying doing that more so than I did when she was a baby. I think when she was a baby, going up to 1 or 2, 3 years old, I was just exhausted and I would go to bed early and we would start early because babies start much earlier. But she's gotten older and she starts later now, much later. So these are some simple products. I showed this before. It has Capixyl in it. This is the brow wax. And a little goes a long way. I'm just fixing this up a little. So today I'm very hydrated. I might put on a little bit of concealer under the eye. I certainly could use it, you know, getting up at 3, 4 in the morning. And let's see. So we have the concealer. I'm going to put a little bit because, again, it's very hot here. I'm going to be blending that in. And I should always put on after your skincare. It would dry a lot quicker if it wasn't pretty humid. The humidity is coming down here. But then it's the primer, the illuminating primer, and then your foundation. You know, I was just talking to my sister. If she catches this video, sometimes she might catch a little bit if she has time. And we were saying, you know, I was saying to her, because we were talking about working online. And I said to her, I've been online. She knows because she's seen me. I've been online for a while now. And all, like you name it, I was a part of it. But what you want for longevity is a company that has a solid product. So this was a no-brainer for me because I use skincare, You see me like making my coffee, you see me making my shakes, and it's all affordable. So that's why it's a no-brainer. And when we got to talking, I was saying, if she doesn't mind me sharing, that you want to make sure things are legit, things are people can understand online, because we have people promoting things online that you question what the product is. Like, where is the product? Okay, so the products, there's no question with this company that the products are there, and there is no middleman like in other direct sales companies. There's no middleman. They're making, I can't stress that enough, they're making these products. They have a plant with Farmasi, they make these products. So they sell them to us a lot cheaper than other direct sales companies. And I think people are afraid they're going to come into companies like this and be on auto ship. There is no auto ship. This isn't like, I saw someone, a friend doing like a home opportunity where it was a whole home like shopping network or shopping opportunity where you buy everything, your laundry stuff, your soap, even food, and it's a direct sales. And I think there could be, correct me if I'm wrong, there could be an auto ship on that, but there's no auto ship. It's all optional. And there's actually, if you don't want to sell this in this one, there's a customer option. So the customer option, you would come in, you would create an account under an influencer, under a friend or family member in this, and you would be a customer. But then the icing on the cake is you can actually share a link to share it, but you're not selling, but almost like a bargain for you, because I think they give, if you establish a customer account, they give you, I think, $10 for sharing your customer link. So you're not building a team, you're not selling directly, but like you're just informally sharing, which I think is really cool. So there's a lot of great features to this one that I really love. It's stable. I'm under Amber, and I'm under a former Lash twin, Adriana. Those are all, you know, my team leaders. But we go way back in the other company. A lot of us go way back from that other company that nobody really calls out too much because they're not on the radar. That's all I want to say. They're not on the radar. So there you have it. I did some concealer. I'm not really heavy-handed. I know other people sharing this journey on here, you know, they tend to be a little bit more heavy-handed. I guess I could put more, but I really don't find in the heat that I want to be too heavy-handed with too much product. So I have my concealer. I was going to do a little bit of the CC cream. Air Glow is a much lighter coverage. And in using these products, even in the winter, I probably should have gone a shade darker than what I got. You can tell right away if you should have gone a little bit darker. I think it, you know, concealer, we know that can be lighter. So this is the Air Glow. It's like your skin, but better. And I'm actually going to mix it a little bit with the CC cream. And the company did just perfect this. This is the old formula, the VFX Pro, which is, this is full coverage. They just perfected a more dewy version. This is the matte. And I think if you were with Farmasi in the beginning, the VFX Pro was even another formula. So influencers in this love this company because they listen to your feedback. Some women said, we've got a lot of matte foundation products, but we're looking for dewy, which is my style, dewy. I like full coverage, but I like a bit of a glow to the makeup where it's not going to be too matte, where it's covering, you know, I don't want like that blanket kind of coverage. I like the dewy. So as you can see, it blended in. So I'm making a mess with the under my nail. And it's not cakey, it's very light makeup. Very light makeup. Now, since I've gotten older, I have learned, be very careful with the way you use setting powder, because this, I find, can definitely be, you know, unnecessary step, especially if you like the dewy look. So I don't kind of cover with the powder. I just use it maybe near the eyes more to set the eyes. And this is the eyeshadow primer. So this is the eyeshadow primer here. I've seen people use it to define the eyebrows too. So it's almost like I'm just kind of color correcting my face because it is hot out today. And like I said, I will be going over to my TikTok account because there is a lot of active interaction over there. So I'm kind of like debating, like, how do I really want to use Facebook? I think I was going to go live. My plan was to go live here a few times a week and go over and kind of focus on my TikTok. I think I actually might go to TikTok after this. My hair, and I've said it before, is very thick, like unusually thick. So something that you might be seeing on my eyebrows, trust that it will not happen most likely with you, because my eyebrows are moving here and there. And a lot of it's the collagen I'm taking. Like, they're growing pretty quickly with the collagen. So this is pretty much the face. I am going to warm it up a little bit using some easy products. There's bargains every day, and I've been thinking to myself also, how am I going to get the word out about the bargains instead of just like posting yet another video or another reel. I mean, there's nothing wrong in that, but I was thinking of actually like using the website as like a way to show people the navigation of the site and how it's laid out, and use that as like another time to show the bargains, because there are so many daily bargains coming in that I'm not even sharing all of them. So this company has so many deals and bargains. We just got finished with like a 50% off bargain going on. So I'm going to get the word out better on the bargains. I think I'm going to do like get into a routine of doing like a little video tour of the website so that you can see where the bargains are, and it'll help people navigate the site a bit. So here I'm just looking for my color to warm up the cheeks. We have individual blushes, and we also have contour. So this is one palette, and this one is called the 3-in-1 Face Palette. Now, I would typically also use a bit of a bronzer to warm up the face first. I don't know, I'm a little bit like wondering where, sometimes if my daughter touches some of this, because she's very intrigued about everything laid out on this table. So we'll see. At any rate, let me see. I had a little, actually it was a stick that I wanted to try. Here it is. Okay, this is a really nice product. I never even used it. The Midnight Touch Liquid Bronzer. See, my daughter's at camp, so now this is when I could come back and kind of play a little bit in the makeup when she's away. Because if I got into this, and I'm sure everybody jokes about it, we would never get out the door. And it's got this applicator to it, and it's like my first time trying. So now the thing is with your contour is to go slightly above, like you want to lift a bit, you go slightly above the hollow. And I don't know how potent this is. I don't want to put on too much. I've never used one of these applicators. It's not even coming out. All right, let me see. Hold on. I've never used it at all. I've used everything but like the sticks, the powders. Oh geez, I had to turn. I was pressing on a closed product. Okay. I know I've seen videos where, yeah, you go like this. You kind of like dot it on, but I think less is more. And let's see how this blends. It's called Midnight Touch Liquid Bronzer. And it was, just so people know, it is, you have to twist here. I just started pressing the product, but you have to twist here. Again, nothing crazy in this heat. Wow, that is pretty pigmented there. And I don't have to press again. I have more than enough product, probably more than enough product on there for next time. So the key to these products is you want to decide, are you going to use a brush or are you going to use a sponge? So it's going to warm it up a bit. So I think I'm going to do a combo of both because a lot of product just came out. And that's what it is with any makeup line. You've got to get used to certain lines. And I'm going to actually take like a little brush because you do typically do like the sides of the nose. And we all have sun right now, so it makes it easier. To contour. I did try the powder, but I do favor more of something like this, either a liquid or a stick. It's just preference. And I'm going to blend that out. I did put too much on, to be honest, but I'm going to blend it. And I'm going to actually save this. I think I have more than enough for next time. So makeup goes a long way. I find I don't have to buy much makeup for it to last. Makeup is something that I think even when we're not trying, we have more than enough of it. That's why, as a busy mom, I don't always show the makeup side. So it blended nicely. It's kind of foolproof if you're afraid of like doing too much. That was definitely foolproof because it blended pretty naturally and nicely while warming up my face. And I know a lot of people enjoy that product too. So right now I'm going to put a little blush, and I'm telling you, I just have to touch it. And you want it a little bit elevated up, especially in this heat. Then I'll decide what I want to do with the eyes, probably mascara and a little bit of color. And then some, definitely a little bit of highlight, which came with this, again, 3-in-1 palette. I've learned to get a little bit of the product off after, using a brush. And it makes makeup brush cleaning day real easy. So I always have wipes near me. So you want your makeup to look natural, to not overpower, you know, it depends, unless you're going out. Nighttime makeup is definitely a stronger makeup than daytime makeup. So I just comfortably kind of reach for things, but it's amazing when you've been away, like as a mom, a busy mom, when I've been away from makeup, just how many things are laid out here, and you realize, wow, am I really using all these products? Like something I never thought about until your time gets more scarce than it used to be. Just like time management after kids is so different, the way you perceive time, the way you feel you have the time. So I just curled my eyelashes. I've just shown this recently. This is the Capixel, the eyebrow and lash serum. Capixel helps grow the brows and the lashes, and it's a nice little handy applicator there. The point is for the eyebrows, but I just applied Capixel. Now I remember what I had to make a phone call about. The electric tank down cellar is beeping, and I'm not sure why. I think I have to link my Wi-Fi to it, which I never did. But I might call about it. Just, you know, you can read the manual, but it's not the same as like directly getting more information. So phone calls sometimes takes up a good amount of time to look into things that go on in your house. We do have a lash primer, which I have found personally helps so much with the mascara, because I have lashes, and you can think about yours. Mine tend to go downward. I was always told, like at a salon, I was told you have really good lash length and fullness, but your lashes are downward. They're aiming downward. So I could really, they said you could be like a good candidate for that lash lift, but I was never, you know, I never made that a priority to try it. It probably would be a good thing to try it at some point, a lash lift. But then now I think they're coming out packages you can do at home. So we do have lash primer available. And I find for me, it kind of flips my lashes up when I use the primer, more so than just the mascara. Yeah, I don't know if that beeping is being picked up right now on the audio of this video of the beeping in the basement. That's the electric tank, the new electric tank down there. It's just started doing that. I'm not really sure why. So if we have, which I have on hand, Full Blast. I have on hand Double Lash Extend, and then I have Infinilash. I showed the Full Blast. It's pretty good. I like these two. This one, you've got to be careful. You know, with all of them, you do have to apply coat by coat and you let it dry. But this one, I'm being totally real, after a certain amount of time, this one tended to, at least on me, maybe not on everybody, was flaking. So, let me see if I can, let me see which one I want to use. I think I'm going to go with the Full Blast today. But I do want, and I have yet to try the Zen, but I just kind of feel like, well, wait a minute, you have 3 tubes. Why don't you get through the tubes? And then when I wasn't with this company, I still have tubes in the bathroom from like a few from Sephora, which I'm not, the Benefit mascara and the Better Than Sex mascara, I believe I have. If that's the one, I don't even know if I have it right, but it's definitely a high end, and I was not impressed with some of the Sephora name mascara. So see what that primer did. It definitely Made a huge difference in my lashes. So there's definitely the oomph there. So definitely use a primer with your lashes. Huge difference. My daughter even said, "Are you wearing mascara?" Like when you know the kids can notice. The kids are definitely on it, you know, when it comes to things that. So see, that made all the difference. So it's not so much sometimes the mascara, it's are you using a primer? Because I see people going like 6, 7, 8, 9 coats of mascara. I don't mind putting maybe 3 or 4, but I know if I have to sit there with it, I get concerned afterward that it's going to start clumping, you know. So that made all the difference. And pretty much I'm going to do that highlight I mentioned. Get into, you know, get more into some eyelining too. Some highlight here. And just overall keep our skin healthy. But, you know, do something good for yourself and take this time out to put on some makeup. Even light makeup like I'm showing here. And there it is, what I'm going to do next. Little bit of eyeshadow, so I'm just kind of taking it as I feel. So a little bit of eyeshadow, possibly a little bit of eyeliner. And this is our brow pen. This is an ebony. It's got, and I've shown it before, it's got that microblading type application so that you can do strokes. I really like this because of this applicator. And then I'm going to work a little bit. I don't really always work a little bit on the eyeliner on the eye. So I've been getting into mostly the waterline. I think it's more flattering and it really outlines for me my eyes. It depends on what you're working with too. Like my lashes are extremely thick on the bottom, so applying color, which I wish I could do if I had, you know, thinner, I know that sounds silly, but thinner lashes, I won't even put mascara down here because they're so thick. I can't get the eyeshadow like uniformly under here if there were less lashes there, because I like that color underneath to pull together the look. I'm just trying to locate. Okay, so I like to put it in the waterline. This is just some eyeliner to pull together the eyes a little bit, like define them. A lot of brow stuff. You know, when you look down at your liners and you're mixing them up with your eyeliners. So let's see. Let me see if I put. sorry about that. I'm looking for a product that, again, I think it's not all set up here because I wasn't really sure how far I was going to go into like even the makeup part of this. Yes, at any rate, let me do just something quick to outline the eye. I'm just going to, even though this isn't like a brand, the Farmasi brand liner, because I can't locate it. I don't think my daughter touched it. I'll have to work on looking for that after the video. So anyway, you want to elevate when you do eyeliner. You don't want to outline the whole eye. You want to elevate by working on the corner. Now my eye is pretty, like, it's very thin when I put the liner on, because I want to create more depth. So you want to give like that illusion. I've been looking at, and I'm glad to see videos that are starting to come out for women about what works for your eye shape, your face shape. Because I always instinctually felt like that. Like, why are we all following the same kind of standard makeup tutorials like 8 years ago? And now they're starting to come out and be more individualized. So see, I did give some length to the eyes by just working in the outer corner, but trying to elevate the line instead of following the eye. That's like out. That's been out for some time. Like, we no longer follow the eye and go downward. You're basically dragging your eye downward. I don't know if anybody's caught any of those videos. I have somebody in particular that I'm following. Her name is Erica Taylor. She is a makeup artist, but you know, you want to elevate, especially after your mid-30s. You want to start lifting the face, is what basically the makeup application is about. So I didn't have to any longer close the eye. We all know this now, by putting a line all across the eye. I'm opening it by working here. And if you just think up with your eyeliner, and even, like I said, go above your finger in the hollow when you put on your bronzer, it elevates the eye. It really gives it something. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I don't even need to go inward. Basically, when you go inward in the inner corner of the eye, you're pretty much illuminating there with the highlighter. I did it in reverse. I should have put the liner, then the mascara. But at this time, some mornings I'm just reaching for things. So do what works for you. That's basically my message with makeup. Do what works for you. And I'm illuminating, taking the same palette, illuminating here, putting my makeup on backwards today. Probably going in with, you could go in with a nice warm color on the lid and be done. If you don't feel like searching for your eyeshadow, you can definitely use this powder contour right over here. I actually might do that. It's just nice and quick. My daughter asked today, well, why is your hair mostly like all the time in a ponytail? And I said, well, I'm busy getting you ready. How am I going to, again, I would take so long. When I was on my own, if it was early and I had to get out for work, you just, you plan your time, but it's so different with two people. And now I just basically use the palette. I'm getting that color right over my lid instead of going into like an eyeshadow. But we just had a sale, and I should have gotten the word out. But we just had a sale on this, the Glam Up palette. This was 50% off, and you get all these beautiful colors. And I will come back and let me see about my liner, because I just grabbed one and I didn't like the way even it went on. It wasn't a Farmasi one, and it was one from the drugstore, and I didn't like the way it did not glide on in this heat very well at all, the liner. Yeah, so I'm going to, because that didn't glide on, let me just fix that line. Here it is. Okay, I have to find the Farmasi one. But this one is not gliding on very easily. Okay. So I like my makeup warm, illuminated, kind of like the less is more. So people can see you and they don't see like your makeup coming, unless you're at a nighttime event. And then I just have the lips to do. We have lip liners. I have two from the company, and this is Farmasi that I'm using. Usually I put on the gloss. This one is, I believe it's the peach pink. So it's a twist. And it applied. It glided. It glided on pretty easily. It applied. And then I had some new lipstick that I had yet to try from the company too. Okay, this is a nice natural tone. It's the BB Glaze lipstick. Very soft and hydrating. Let me just clean up that line a little. I don't know how it got so far over. Very light. I like the lipstick. I've been pretty much living in the lip plumpers. And my daughter actually broke into one and put a crayon in one. I found upstairs near one of her toys. I don't know why she put a crayon, but everything is science and science experiments now. So we have the setting spray, and I don't really consider this a big makeup look. I didn't really spend a lot of time. The only thing I don't like is that I couldn't find my liner with the Farmasi company. I had to substitute with a drugstore. Which I bet this is it here. No retractable. Usually I keep it all together. Okay, so that is a simple makeup look today. Using all of the Farmasi products, a little will go a long way. We have sets, we have bundles. It's just fun. You know, this work from home is simply fun. It fits your lifestyle. I don't know a woman who doesn't get ready in some capacity. So that's one of the reasons why I jumped on board. Let me see where I just put, okay. Just warming up the blush just a little bit. Blending it in. And that's pretty much it. From here, I may head over to TikTok for a few minutes. I know I'm imagining if I go live on there that people will have some questions there. So there it is. Let me pick this up so you can see. It's pretty much a Your Skin is Better kind of makeup. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go right now work on my hair and do some other things. But thank you for stopping by. Or if you do hit the replay and you learn a little bit about this company, or if you're looking for something, I can answer questions. I think this company is a win-win. I think it's understandable to people. I think what they're doing stands out, making their own products, offering them for a certain price point that we wouldn't see from other direct sales companies, you know, which have to cover the cost and elevate prices for people. I think there truly is something for everyone. If you're not a big makeup person, there's nutrition, there's hair care, there's even some home products. We have dish detergent. We have, I know we had the oils for the diffusers. If you like that, we have a little bit of some men's grooming products. So there's a little bit for everyone, and it's really nice that you get to share and you get to establish something online and work from home. And another thing I really love is once this gets moving and other people are looking for something, I could actually pass this down to my daughter. When you start a business, just like a brick and mortar business, it could be a legacy for your family as well. So I'm going to get caught up with the rest of the day. But again, don't be afraid to ask me about any of the products. If you want to learn anything about the skincare, you want me to go into detail about any one of the products, like I had mentioned that Super Elixir. I'm going to be doing some info posts, like I said. And yeah, it's just a simple makeup of the day. And I will be here the next time. Okay, everybody? Have a great Thursday. Bye.